guns are what kept Anzio from being over SS there again. Let's see, 12th SS. We lost, at least we didn't lose everyone, but we lost most of our tanks. The poor Frenchies came in and just got walloped. They came one to get beat down. The street down, beat down, poor guys. Oh man. No, all I have was blocking on the way to Messina, and the French guys were there, and some of the guys in Sardinia were things that I borrowed from the UK, so I've been pretty strapped. Oh, you brought down the Faustjägers to kind of try to save that Panzer regiment. Interesting. Like I see. Messina and capture everyone. Man, that's a bummer though. And it doesn't seem like interdiction doesn't seem like it's been doing anything. I haven't seen any values for my interdiction. I'd been bombing that area for 10 turns now, and your rail lines look fine. Well, I did a lot of interdiction. I did. It just doesn't seem like it. They're like, oh, you can get values over one. Like I've never seen a value on land of anything other than one. So I'm doing something wrong, or I'm probably doing something wrong because, I mean, the thing was we were in the alpha testers for a fucking year and a half. So I don't think anyone would miss it. Like I have one hex. There's one hex north of Salerno that has a 1 for me for my interdiction. Like let's see, what is that? It's a 1 interdiction. And that was because of what bombing? Oh, that must have been from last turn's bombing. Really? Well, it also looks like for once I have, when I look at the 2 straights have 3 interdictions, so that's kind of new. Like they must have done a decent job for once, so that should help keep your guys in there. And I'm hoping I'm gonna have to beat up the Hermann Goering division to get through. But at least I get to change my my air doctrines real quick because I'm not gonna need any of those don't need those tactics anymore. Actually, let's go ahead and see. Oh yeah, let's see what happened. Yeah, let's see. They should be all back down there now, huh? I moved. No, it looks like something happened. Like all the Malta Air Force had 200 planes. Now it's down to 32. So they must have. Let's see. Something must have happened to them. Let's see what my air losses were. Did they get destroyed? What? 8. 2 temporary bases were gone. Yeah, those units didn't make it back on the ships. They're gone. There's 1, 2. They're all gone. Yeah, but they're gone. They're all dead. So, yeah. I don't know, but they're gone. They're toast. You look at their. Well, I thought I read that. I thought that's what it says. They get back on the boats. They. But yeah, their morale's not doing good because they've been. Vision is 70 because it's been doing a good job of kicking ass. Its morale's 55. It's at 100% TOA to keep get morale up, but its morale sucky. But I think right now my national morale is only 50, right? Its morale is only 50. Let me see. Where's the table? There's an appendix table, I think, right? It shows us 16.3. That's the one I remember. Where's the appendix table for national morale? Oh, is it? Maybe it's already in there then. Okay. Yeah, are you sure? It's normally pretty good though. It'd be weird to have lost it. Let's see, air execution, partisan, population. Oh, then it might have been added by the other dude, then the guy that took over the coding, right? That's when some of their best stuff comes in, is when they have someone else come in and add in all the good suggestions. My ground losses for that turn were fuck, I closed it out, but I'm now at 160,000 casualties, and you're only at 1 for 1. But I prefer to be less. I have 20,000 captured because you. Let's see what I lost last turn. I probably lost a bunch of planes. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Where did all those planes go? Those planes probably are. That's when I wanted to see. Those planes are probably. I'll close it too soon, but. Let's see if they're in the national. Let's see. Oh, I really like too when you go to the air groups. Like you can look up based on what HQ they're assigned to, which is cool. Let's see. No, Malta Air has 3 units, so I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but they're not fucking there anymore. I'm upset by getting repulsed. Like that was, I thought that you wouldn't get repulsed. Well, let's see. What did I have? Or I thought you wouldn't attack. So let's see. What did we have for? Let's see, naval. But they're gone for 2 turns. Is what it looks like. Okay, so let's see. What do I want my air things to be? Air doctrines, fighter command. You guys are fine. Oh, what's the weather? Weather. Ah, it's now snow. Europe has snow. Actually, Europe has light snow with some spots of snow, which I like too. Like there looks like it's not all one thing. Like there's parts that are snow and then there's parts that are light snow in France. So each hex can be different, which is cool. It's now cold. So we have cold, we have heavy rain in Italy, but we have cold in Europe. And we have snowfall in eastern. Okay. So let's look at our bomber command. We can keep up that. Coastal command, whatever. 2nd Tactical Air Force, whatevs. 8th U.S. Air Force. No, I want the doing nothing. Malta Air Force, you are basically nobody anymore. Stand down. Well, yeah, they do. They stood down. They have no. They lost all their planes, so they actually have no missions by default. That's funny. Ground attack. Let's change this ground attack. So the ground attack. So it was mostly targeting rail yards and airports at that time. For that round. But what I will do is I know where your fuckers are, so I'm going to just make them pay by fucking raping them. Keep it nice and tight. No, keep it nice and tight, dude. Nice and tight. 2. No, only 1. Well, I have to push in Sicily. Fuck no, I'm gonna try to kill those fucking assholes. They've caused me so much trouble, they deserve to die. Dude, if they had just rolled over and died, maybe, but they've been pushing constantly like tooth and nail for everything. So our targets, we want to target units. We don't want fuck railways. Rail yards. So railways are. God damn it! I always confuse this. Let me see. So rail yards are the things in each hex that you can do. Railways are interdicting the railways. Okay. Railways, ground attack. So railways, because you set your target priorities, which these target priorities is important. So I don't care about the rail yards. I care about the railways. And I care about interdiction and attacking the units. So I want to fuck those units up to teach them about fucking with me. They're going to learn a valuable lesson about fucking with me. They're going to die. I'm just hoping that they actually do, like, it does, that it causes some sort of problem. Hex. 2 there, 2 here, 2 here. It's not strategic. It's regular. Look for units too, but I have to. If I don't set it for units, the guys never find your units, but which is funny. Interdiction, Billiard. Not really good, but Railway. The recon's pretty cool. Like they do a pretty good job when they do a good job, they do a pretty good job. When they don't do a good job, it makes me sad. Change this to my dive bombers. I'm hopefully gonna make you pay. Like, because I have it set to like such a small unit that hopefully it'll hit the guys right on the. Like I found the wider you disperse the area, the more ineffective it is. But I'm hoping if I can just say like, because when you open that one turn, you're like, man, you really like hurt my guys in Sicily. I was specifically targeting that air base in Messina and then the Hermann Goering division. So I was trying to like rip it apart that way. Ground support, yeah, keep supporting this guy. That's easy. Groups should be. Air superiority. Fuck the air superiority there. We don't need it there anymore. We really need your superiority. Back down here again. Back down in fucking Sicily. It's fucking Captain Twatty Cock over here. Killed everybody. Fucking asshole. You're a jerk. You're a big stinky jerk face. Units, airfields, railways, interdiction, railways. Okay. Lots of recon there. Tactical Air Force, Coastal Air Force. I don't know what you're trying to do, but just leave Corsica alone now. Just go make bagels and interdict. You guys can lick your wounds. Go lick your wounds. Coastal Air done. Okay, air is done. Let's see. Air turn is done. I know, right? I have another 2 weeks of vacation before my sabbatical's done. Well, I had 2 weeks off in December. I started in December, but I had my surgery, and then I had to recover for like 2-3 weeks. Solution is what we both see. It's the combat. It's that resulting from it. Or if you do have it to where like I still run the turns as you do now, which everything that happened in that combat replay. And hopefully this air system is a step towards that, because it really bugs me like a lot, and that's one of the reasons I like advanced tactics in some ways more than this game, because it gives me the flexibility to see like how the turn unfolded and kind of get a glimpse into the mind of Ara if we're playing against him. Like, hey, how did that go? Like, hey, Ara started at like the bottom and worked his way up and then jumped up to the top and like just so you can see, like, for me I get a lot of nuance out of that, and I like to analyze what people are thinking, because I try to outsmart rather than I'm banging my head against rocks, learning the game and not being the most effective, and also realizing I needed to take more time to look at dating with smaller units, have less divisions attached in bigger ports, get the points up. Like I noticed those Free French guys, they were in Tunisia, which they were getting 6 points a turn. If I can go with smaller things, then I might have a better, if I can get the invasion done on the first turn. If I had the invasion done ready with smaller units and had all those divisions in the wings to land after, I could have landed them all there and been good. Having support units that was rough. But this whole game has been rough, but it's myself all the stuff I've forgotten since playing the beta. I'm just reading the book real quick too. And one nuance I also forgot was having the amphibious HQ has to have a 50. It would be brutal. Like I had my prep points, they were 50, and I still lost 50% of my unit on the landing. So that's why they weren't ready for prime time. What I could have done, put those guys on the boats that had taken the bridge, had taken them out, had other units ready to land, but I didn't have a surplus of units. Like that was a pretty shoestring operation. I had have a couple and just so I had to scrape whole 4 divisions away. Then I got a couple of my free French, so that was lots of fun. They rounded up to the north, but I'm suspecting it's because they were really supposed to be pulled up to Europe for stuff. Oh, one thing we were... it's too late to do it now, but I remember I wanted to read you the strategies. The first time I read you the German strategy, I want to read you the Allied strategy this time. Because I'm certainly not living up to it, that's for sure.